called out of work last night, and it went something like this. Hello, this is Lynae. Staff are in the ICU. I'm calling to call out for tomorrow morning. In which the supervisor replied, "Are you sick?" I then answered, "No, I'm not sick." "You're calling out and you aren't sick?" To which I replied, "Yes, I am." Her final words were, "Okay, I'll let the manager know," followed by a click. But maybe I should have asked her to define sick. Or I wonder if she'd be interested in this broken heart that grieves, this shattered heart that bleeds, accumulating weight on my chest so heavy that my bed has an imprint of my figure from my inability to leave. No one told me the part about grief where sometimes I don't even want to be seen. I'd rather just lay in bed, every waking moment hoping to drift off into sleep with hopes of escaping my reality in my dreams. So, does that count as being sick? And I know your only concern is staffing ratios, but aren't you still a human too? Or has this title stripped you of all compassion because you've been told you have a job to do? And the manner in which you ask me if I am sick has this judgmental base behind it, that you really wouldn't be concerned if I were, but more interested in boarding me on your guilt trip. And I understand the need for able bodies to care for these patients, but I also know that if something would have happened to me, it wouldn't be long before you'd hire my replacement. The other day at work, on my lunch break, I went in my bag to reach for my headphones. My normal routine was to call and check on my mom as she worked from home. But as I untangled the wires, I abruptly remembered that this connection was no longer sufficient to reach her in the way that I've always known. No one warned me about the part where 1 minute you're okay and then suddenly you're not. And in that very moment, I was ready to clock out and go. For anyone dealing with grief, struggling to uphold your responsibilities, know that this process does not make you weak. But try to surround yourself with those who understand those many versions of being sick, even though it feels like there's no special remedy. Sometimes a shoulder to lean is all that we need on this new journey of finding peace amidst this missing peace. Poem.